Hi everyone, my name's George. This is my Aquascaper 1200 by Evolution Aqua in my home. I actually set it up just over 6 months ago and it has evolved so much. I'll just show you some clips right now of how it originally looked. I'll just go a quick rundown through the specs so you can see all the technical specifications in the original videos. The playlist's up there right now, so do check out the whole journey. I get asked loads about the lighting. This is Kessil A360WE tuner sun, 90 watts each, controllable in terms of the power and the colour spectrum, and that's done via the Kessil spectral controller. And then they're mounted on the EA lighting hanging kit. The tank itself is an Evolution Aqua Aquascaper 1200 with 12mm glass, ultra low iron, and the idea is actually to present as little distraction on the Aquascaper as possible. So we're using glassware, so we've got the Aquascaper glass pipework set on the right and then the standard kind of lily pipe set on the left. And the idea behind glass is it's almost invisible, so not presenting any kind of ugly distractions. I've got two JBL 1501E external canister filters. They're just filled with the standard media that they come supplied with. There's pressurized CO2 from a green leaf aquarium high-end reg. Really good bit of kit, best regulator I've actually ever owned. And that's a pressurized system with a solenoid. I have the CO2 come on about 3 hours before the lights, and the CO2 comes off 1 hour before the lights go off. The lights are actually set now to 50% intensity and 50% colour. I've added plants over the 6 months, I've taken plants out. As with keeping any aquascape over the months, it's really a nice opportunity to experiment with different ideas, different plants, see what works, see what doesn't work, and then just gradually let that aquascape evolve into something that hopefully you really enjoy. And it's not just kind of aiming for that end result, it's the journey that's better than the destination. So I've really enjoyed the journey over the last 6 months, and with that in mind I kind of wanted to talk about contests. So the interesting thing about contests is that, for me anyway, it really forces me to focus on an aquascape in terms of getting an end result. So although this has kind of evolved over the last 6 months, I did enter it in a contest, and that was the International Aquatic Plant Layout Contest 2018. The deadline was May the 31st. I actually submitted it on the day because I just wanted to kind of get the scape to a point where I thought it looked the best it could. There's about 2,500 applicants every year, ranging from about 60, I think there was 62 countries into this year. We had 11 entries in the UK, which is a little bit disappointing, but I think we only had 3 the year before, so it was a lot better than that. Shout out to my American friends. I think there was 25, 26 entries in the US, so that's great. And I realise a lot of you guys watching right now are from the States. The Far East, they tend to have a big portion of the entries. I think aquascaping is more kind of embedded in the culture. That's a topic for a whole another video, aquascaping and culture, and why there are less aquascapers in the UK than a lot of other countries, etc. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about contests, and I kind of want to encourage some of you to enter. I think it, like I say, it really kind of motivates you, gives you an end goal, a distinct kind of destination to aim for, and I think that can be really helpful. And for me, I'm quite a competitive person. I like to see how I compare with other aquascapers. The highest I've ever reached was 169th, which isn't great, but it's not too bad. I think anything above top 100, it is pretty world class. And top 27 is like the magic number. If you get top 27, like, you know, that is amazing. You are a really, really good scaper. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about contests, encourage you guys to enter. The IAPLC is free. There's also the Aquatic Gardeners Association contest, which I encourage you to enter. That's run by our American friends, the Aquatic Gardeners Association. They have a panel of judges, and actually sometimes you'll get a lot of feedback about your scapes from the judges. It's all online again, and it's free to enter. In fact, I think there's 4 or 5 categories now. So you've got different sizes of tank, you've got paludarium, biotopes, and I think they have a Dutch category as well. So yeah, just thought I'd give you a little bit of information about contests, and yeah, why not enter yourself? It might encourage you to become a better aquascaper. So I want to tell you about the scape itself and how it kind of evolved and the materials we've used in that evolution, and just to give you a bit more of an insight into kind of how I created this. So we started off with the hardscape. We used Frodo stone, which Adam Pascala from ADA Poland kindly sent over. and I think there's about 50 kilos in there, so it's quite a lot. We added some manzanita wood and we came up with this classic kind of triangular composition, so it's a lot taller on the right there and sloping down to the left. I've used this open substrate technique here at the front and at the sides because the tank is designed to be viewable from this side here. I'll show you that right now. So as you can see, viewing it from this side, you've got this open substrate along the bottom here, so it really suits this triangular composition. Okay guys, that wraps it up for today's video. A 6-month update on my Aquascaper 1200 by Evolution Aqua at home. If you've enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment, I'm going to ask you a question. What would you like to see in this Aquascaper 1200 next? Or do you want to keep it? Would you like to see it evolve for another 6 months? Let me know in the comments. Always interested to know your thoughts. Okay guys, keep on scaping. Take care. Cheerio.